Wait, why do you roam? Okay, you are there. She's backing. You see a 2v2 in middle, and you think I can turn this. I feel like this play's over right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
I don't think this turns into anything.
Yeah, my gut feeling is that this was a complete waste of time, and that's okay.
All right.
Yeah, so that was in a very, very like roll the dice roam. Like if they would, there was like a 10% chance that Viego keeps fighting, but I think your Tryndamere coming down might have scared him away. It's hard to say. So this roam
Is that not like a better safe than sorry type thing?
In
like,
what way?
Well, in the sense, obviously your initial reaction was that there was no play, but what if even in the, I guess you're saying it's not worth the small chance that there is a play there? Because it ended up being a waste of time.
Exactly. And the thing is, better safe than sorry. It's like, for who? Because if you show up and turn a 2v2, yeah, that could be really good for your Katarina. But for the next little while, you're going to be under-leveled to the Xerath because, remember, the Lucian died, and then your Ashe is solo farming bottom, so he's going to come back. So there's going to be a moment in the next minute where the Xerath is back with a little bit of item, and he's going to be level 4, and you're going to be level 3, and you're going to be eating his poke. So it's just a trade-off. Well, there's no right or wrong answer here because it's a trade-off. Your play...
Okay, because mine... Gotcha.
Go ahead. No, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, it's interesting you say that because my thought process would be, if I, even in the small chance, let's say the small chance happens, I turn a 2v2, get my Katarina head, and I fall behind. I think that's worth getting my Katarina head and me as a support Braum falling a little bit behind the Xerath.
Yeah.
Like, I would take that trade any day, but...
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree that you flipping something in middle is probably worth it. But the fact that there was only like a 10% chance of that happening, you going up there... The thing is, if you make these decisions like this, like let's say you do this 10 times this game, you're going to be fucked. Like, that means you're probably going to flip one play, but then maybe 9 out of 10 times you literally are just losing XP, and your Ashe is losing pressure, and, whatever.
All right, that's a good point.
And so it is a numbers game. This game is very much a game of information. Now, if you, let's say you were playing, let's say you already had Mobies. That might add to the equation. That might add some percentage on your favor. Let's say you were playing Bard. Let's say you were playing Alistar and you had Water Walking or something. It all adds to decrease the loss that you're going to experience in bot lane when it comes to roaming. Your decision to go up there after the minion wave was shoved and your AD was recalling was a good timer. However, if I were to replay this, like, okay, you guys have it shoved. You now have a timer because you have free time on your hands. If they were diving on the other side of middle, on the bot lane side of middle, and let's say they were going, can you see the writing that I'm writing?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's say they were going into this way, into your blue, and they had already got, so imagine him being here, imagine him now being here, and they were heading that way. That now changes from your previous 10%, now you're at like a 35% chance because they are running right fucking towards you. And guess what? If these two guys are shoving them that way, then they're going to funnel into you. And this scuttle thing right here gives you movement speed, and you do all this math in your head to make like little, investment decisions. It's just math.
Gotcha.
But, okay, so that's basically what we're thinking. It was cool that you looked for a roam, but it ended up not being that fruitful. Okay, now you're playing off the map. Going through middle is really good. It's good that you have boots before you did it. In this queue, which sucks, this guy's dead for sure, so you don't have to be here.
Yeah, I could probably just run away. Exactly. I was just hoping to get the W assist, but...
Exactly. Your look for Q there was really good. It's a shame. Your macro is actually kind of cool, because you went through middle, which is good to do after you've purchased boots.
Yeah.
But now I just want you to think about... once again, I don't think this was a right or wrong play. Someone might say that, but I think that's kind of ignorant. So... You now have to run from red this way. You have to make it this way. This is probably your shortest path. Or maybe something
kind of
like...
a lot of time wasted.
Well, let's just see what happens, right? Let's just see if what I was talking about comes to fruition when it comes to level gap. Let's just see what happens. Oh, wait, now you gank top. Holy fucking shit.
I think this is bad.
Never mind. You're not going bottom.
Yep.
Okay, this is crazy.
I saw the minion wave. I did see the minion wave, and I said it in the comments. I was like, fat minion wave. But
are you playing with your top laner?
No, not this game.
Okay. So now you're double invested. Oh my god, you're roaming everywhere. This is badass. We need to get you on Bard. That's what we need to do. You're playing the wrong champion.
I used to play Bard a long time ago. But...
Well, this decision, once again, these plays aren't that bad. You're not going to get hurt from it because Braum is low econ. But everything you've done so far has actually hurt you. Because you didn't
Correct,
get a,
'cause
you didn't
that's
get
already
a,
turned into
you
anything.
didn't get an assist on Viego and what's his face in mid lane. You didn't get an assist on Viego top lane whenever he went into Krugs. You didn't. You got XP. Then you went and kind of half hovered middle and didn't get any minions there. So what I'm noticing is this. Actually, if we're talking about tangible like deficits, you're probably going to get wards way later than Xerath because you haven't been in a minion wave long enough. So that's actually a real thing that might hurt you so far.
That's definitely probably a problem of mine. Maybe I roam too much, because that's also another thing. I find a lot of games that I'm behind, I am very behind on my support item quest.
Hell yeah. So that's definitely something that we can write down. What the fuck happened?
I never wanna hear you say